Hi, I'm Sheila L. Haidt, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. Before we get into the particulars, I am going to start with the overall energy for this week. And it's not only this week, it's for our time. Right now, we are going through a time of need to communicate clearly with each other and a need to advocate for what we stand for. That is super important. And the astrology of this time, the movements of the planets into different signs, that's all supporting that, encouraging that, and here's the verb, insisting on it. Because we are in times now where the time to hesitate, hold back, wait, that's over. Astrologically, that will not be supported. So let me begin with the overall, and we'll take it from there. What's happening is the word of the week is surprise. That's the word, because Uranus is square the nodes. Uranus is the planet of unpredictability, uncontrollable change, uncontrollable everything. Uranus, we never know. And that is the thing. You could say, I don't know. And you would be right about Uranus, because Uranus provides us with what we need in such a way that we can't rehearse for it, we can't plan ahead, we can't hold some things back. Uranus insists that we are all in, and that they understand, Uranus understands that the best way for us to be all in at the time Uranus shows up is to not announce when Uranus is going to show up, but to show up in ways you cannot predict. So, Uranus is the planet of the unexpected, the unpredictable. It is the planet of the rebel, the revolution. It's the planet of the humanitarian. The nodes are not planets. The nodes are very important aspects of the moon, which rules the people. The nodes are the very aspects of the moon, which rules the people, that show us how we got here, what we're experiencing, and where we need to go. A square, that's an aspect in astrology, and an aspect in astrology means what relationship is one planet making to another. A square is an aspect, an energy force that ignites whatever it encounters. So, in this case, Uranus, the unpredictable rebel, and the nodes, the necessity of us, the people, choosing our own new directions, Uranus is going to ignite that necessity. Expect the unexpected and be prepared to take action. This is not a time, I repeat, this is not a time to sit and deliberate, to sit and wait, to sit and wonder if you should get involved. There is no if anymore. There hasn't been for quite a while. It's definitely no if. It's not you should get involved. You are already involved. Just because you don't show up doesn't mean that you're not being pulled in by some outside force. And when you don't show up and you get pulled in by an outside force, it is never, in the history of the world, never on your side. You are forced into taking actions that will not support you, but will indeed support and enrich the side doing the pushing and the pulling. So now on to specifics. Tuesday, the planet Venus is conjunct Jupiter. Well, Venus is the planet of balance, love, women, relationships, value, and healing. And it is together. That's what conjunct means. It is together with the planet Jupiter, which is expansion. It's pretty fabulous. Another thing that's happening on Tuesday is the planet Mercury, the planet of how we gather and process information, the planet of communication. Mercury also is related to healing, is square, making an abrasive aspect to the planet Saturn, the planet of structure, foundation, the mundane, the planet of what is solid matter. So Saturn is the planet that rules the rules. So when you have Venus together with Jupiter, yay! And this can leave us feeling loving and gracious. That Venus and Jupiter is luck and expansion, beneficence, together with the planet Venus. We are going to feel great. However, at the same time, the planet Mercury is square the planet Saturn, which can have us feeling forlorn and pessimistic. The solution to these two that appear to be opposites, sort of vying for our energy and attention, is a lot of self-care, a lot of self-care. So take care of yourself, take it slow and easy. This too shall pass. Then on Friday, we have the time, the exact time that the planet Uranus, the planet of unpredictability, squares the nodes. Uranus, nodes, square. So I will repeat what I said earlier. Uranus is the planet of the unexpected, the unpredictable, the rebel. The nodes aren't planets, but they're very important aspects of the moon, which rules the people. These aspects show us where we've come from, what we've experienced, and where we need to go. A square is an aspect. It's an energy force that ignites whatever it encounters. So this is an energy force. And think of it as sparks, friction. It's an energy force that ignites whatever it comes into contact with. So in this case, Uranus, the unpredictable rebel, and the nodes, the necessity of us, the people, choosing our own new directions, that's what will be ignited. Expect the unexpected and be prepared to take action. This is not the time to sit and deliberate. On Saturday, we have the planet Venus. Again, Venus rules balance, diplomacy. It rules women. It rules value, especially self-value. It rules healing, and it rules money as well. Venus will be entering the showy, very showy, dramatic sign of Leo. So Venus and Leo, you can imagine what relationships will be like. During this time, our hearts will encourage us to be playful, creative, and to express what we want, to express how we want it, to express it now, and to express it with a lot of drama. So be careful not to overdo it, because I did say before, a lot of drama. So sometimes that drama can occur unbeknownst to you within you. That is to say, you may not know you're doing it, but boy, everybody watching you sure does. Then on Sunday, we have the new moon in Gemini, new beginning in the sign of communication, Gemini. Now, Uranus, I mentioned that planet before, has recently gone into the sign of Gemini. So whenever anything activates Gemini, and in this case, the new moon, you also activate Uranus. You activate, I don't know what's going to happen. I only know that something is going to happen. And wow, I hope I make it through successfully. Hint, you can make it through successfully by going with Uranus's particular flow. Since we don't know what Uranus is going to do, be loose, be open, and feel your way through. As you feel your way through, you'll get through successfully. So remember that with the new moon in Gemini, communication and truth are the keys, bottom line. So the thing to do is you have to be willing to, one, admit the uncomfortable truths about yourself and about others and about the place we live in. Admit those truths. This is not a time for Pollyanna beliefs. And two, you must speak those uncomfortable truths to yourself and to others, to the world. And now what can help us is, for every new moon and every full moon, what can help us is moon water. Make moon water. Very important. So take your vessel, cup, whatever, and fill it with water. Always cover it. That keeps the critters out. Always cover it and set it where it can get the rays of the moon. Doesn't have to be in the window. It can be in a wall. If you have a wall that gets the best rays of the moon, you can, certainly the moon's rays will, the energy of those rays will move through that wall. Set it where it'll get the best, highest concentration of rays, and leave it there for 2 to 3 days. The lead up, the apex, that is going to be on Sunday, and then the release 2 or 3 days later. You will have a powerful, especially with this particular new moon. You're going to have a powerful batch of moon water that I feel is going to help you move forward in your lives. I feel it's going to help you to deal with the unpredictability of the times. So on all of those notes, I say stay in the game, be honest with yourself, show up. Don't just talk about it, show up, and go with the truth, whether it's comfortable or not. You'll be glad you did. So, bye.